Hello. Oh. Right, Charlie. What's it? Right. Anyway, that's my dog Charlie. And here we go. This is an unboxing of a big box of wakooshi stuff and dragonfly. Sorry. It's a bit weird tonight because of the fireworks earlier on. But I've just gone to the pub. Anyway, I don't go to the pub very often. Like dragonfly, like mites and bioactive. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what to say. Anyway, dragonfly, but spelled a bit weird, is the company you go to, and they sell all sorts of like natural ways of dealing with pesticides and pests for different house plants, stuff like that. And this is the company you go to for the my usual amazing planning. I should have got these like half opened or something. This is the company you go to if you want to get parasitic mites. And this is it. This is what you get. $8.99. 2,000 hypo. How do you say it? Hypoaspis mites. So my crafty plan is to put, a little shake of these into all the different setups I've got, and nothing will happen basically unless there's mites in there. If there's mites in there, these will eat their eggs and eat them, and sort out the problem if there's a problem. Yeah, that's the crafty plan with them. Because I've definitely had queens and colonies and all sorts that have died because of mites. I'm sure of it. I've looked at them with a microscope afterwards, dead ones, and there's mites crawling over them. And also this weird sort of walking around the outworld and acting all disturbed thing that you get. Anyway, enough of that. This is exciting. Look at this. Well, exciting to me. Maybe not to everybody else. So I've got some wakooshi size tubing. I haven't got any wakooshi nests or anything, but this is like big tubing, and it was £1.90. 50 centimetres. Okay, yeah, it's 50 centimetres. That'll just come in useful, I'm sure it will. It's always worth to get for that sort of price. This is the main thing. Look at that. Look at the size of that for a culture. This is mixed small and large fruit flies. I've never had the large fruit flies before. I'm excited. Yeah, I want the big ones because it's going to be cool. But I've always had small ones because I started off the Fidolis and they need the small ones. But then I've always stuck with small ones. But I was down to my last colony. I've still got a fresh colony just hatching of the small ones. But I thought I'm going to go for mix this time. So it'll be cool. A bit more exciting. Yeah, look at this. Wakooshi Super Juice Red. I think it was $7.99 for 120. I think it's 120ml bottles. That's massive. That's twice the size of the Sunburst Nectar, which was more expensive than that. I keep the Sunburst in the fridge, but I'm getting a bit low on it, I suppose. But it was more expensive than this for half the quantity, and if this is even half as good as that, I'm going to be happy with it. That's the wakooshi Super Juice. Give that a go. I'm sure the Campanator's Knickerbrances have got something. They don't like that Sunburst. The only answer I've ever had, they don't like it. I put it in. They go over to it, but every time I put it in, someone ends up dying in it. That's mainly my technique of feeding them. Anyway, this is more mixture for those. Because I clean them out. I've got 5 of these tubs and I clean them out. You can do it, boiling water and just clean them out, and it's not a problem. Reuse them. So this is enough for 10 cultures, but it'll probably do me for more like 20 because I do half cultures at a time. I do much smaller cultures because I haven't got actually many ants. And I feed toads with all the excess flies. Look at that! Whoa, that is a lot more than you get in the 5 culture kit. I think it's meant to be enough for 25 cultures, and it is. It's packed. That's wicked. That's what you need. So that'll keep me going for a while. This was hard to get hold of at the moment. Springtail culture. Okay. No idea. Well, you can see, yeah, they're jumping around in there. See that? Most websites don't seem to have them in stock at the moment. I don't know if that's a winter thing or I don't know what it is. But Wakooshi's still got them. And I've got potentially 3, maybe 4 different natural setups and things to get these to go in. I've got 2 different cockroach setups I'm planning. I may do a separate culture of these, just in charcoal. And I've also got this big natural setup thing with tree trunks and all sorts in it, which is still a bit of a in progress thing. Then maybe the most exciting thing, maybe not, is I've got some wakooshi feed bowls to try out. Okay, and my idea, well, they look like they would, because I've been having real problems with drowning workers basically when I feed them in test tubes. So I thought I was going to get about 5 of these, but I thought I'll just start on 2, because I really don't like keeping test tube colonies anyway, to be honest. I'd rather get them test and tube, what's it called, tubs and tubes as soon as I can. But these look like they would definitely fit into a 15mm test tube, no problem. Obviously it gives you the option. But the Knickerbrances are going to get one of these in their little outworld with some of that red juice in, and their food will only go in there. And that's it. So I'm hoping that they haven't got bad memories from the Formica they keep drowning in, losing workers. I think I started off with 10, I'm down to maybe 6. Bit of brood going on, but yeah, it's me killing them off. I tried putting it. Oh, anyway, that's it. My super wakooshi box unboxing. It's nothing too exciting. I was going to order a nest as well, but I've kind of gone all in with these bamboo things and cheap outboards. I was going to get a Venus nest, or whatever it's called, but I decided against it for now. Yeah, looking forward to these. Well, not until I'll ever know if they do anything other than my ants don't die from mites. Springtail culture, that's going to, that's part of the whole, what they call it, Dubai Roach plan, as well as, I don't know, potentially this big sort of bio thing. I'm going to get a load of, what they called, woodlousey type things, I can't remember what they're called, isopods. Let's try and sort it out. I don't want too many, I want to, I don't want the massive ones. I just want a few isopods and those sort of mites to kill off any other mites. And obviously these, and get some cultures going and get some nice things going on. Anyway, that's it, just in case anyone was interested. I think for the price that looks like, it's got to be a bargain. The smaller ones, when you look at the quantities, it's not really worth getting, but this, it's only £8 for 120mm. Can't be a loser, can you, on that? And these, I think they're, I can't remember what they were, but I think it was about £1.35 or something for 2. Which is, for the inconvenience, if they work, it's good. And that's not bundled in with everything else for the postage. This, I think it was like £3.85. So that's good. You can't get them any cheaper than that anywhere else, and most people haven't got them in stock anyway. Even on eBay, you're looking at £6 or something for a culture. And that's about the only place you can get them anyway. So do it if you can get them. I've only ever used wakooshi fruit flies and stuff before, and it's always worked. And I don't know if I've ended up with mites, but the mites might be more my problem from keeping cultures too long. I still don't completely understand it. If this is all completely new and not got any mites in it, how do the mites then appear? And any mites I've had, have they come from them anyway? I don't really know any of that. I'm not a scientist. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, look at the size of those big black fruit flies in there. Never had them that big before. So that's going to be hopefully a bit more of a challenge for the Myrmica rudinotis. But even Camponotus type, big Camponotus ants, quite like the small ones as well. So I don't think you need the big ones, but it's just a variety, a bit of change. Anyway, there we are. Oh, and some music going on this one. Yeah. See you later. Bye.